Hi guys, welcome to Diane's Crafty Corner. Tonight we're going to be doing a review on this item. This is the Hampton Art Stamp Perfect Positionable Stamping Tool. So it is a lot like the Misty Stamp Tool. So tonight we're going to open it up, compare it to the Misty. We're going to use it. We're then going to clean it up and box it back up and give it away. So I purchased this today at Michael's. I wanted to see it to compare it to my Misty. As you guys know, the Misties are very, very expensive. This was in the $24 range, I believe. So about, well, a lot less expensive than the big Misty. So more in a better budget place, I think. But you know, we don't know about quality or what's inside it yet, so let's open it up together and find out what's inside it. So I'm going to open this up nicely because it is going to belong to somebody else, not to me. I'm not going to keep it because I have two Misties and, you know, I don't need another toy sitting around my office. Although this may be very fabulous. You never know. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm very gently opening it because I want to be able to package it back the same way. Alright, so it comes in this nice little box. Inside this box is empty, so it has a little cushioning panel on each side, but that is totally empty. On the back it gives you a little bit of information on how to use it and how to clean it, so that's very important. And I'm looking to see where it is made. Does it say? Oh, it is made in China. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, well, we can live with that, right? Alright, so I'm going to set the box away. It had no plastic covering on it. It came just this way. But I'm going to set it aside so we can package it back up when we're done. And then we're going to open this box. And we're going to try to do this just as nicely. Oh, it looks like it is the size of the full-size Misty, which is awesome. So we're going to take it out. And all you have here is just that box that it went into, no paperwork or anything. We're going to set that aside. And now we're going to look on the back, and there are your two magnets. We'll be comparing those magnets to the Misty magnets in a minute. So we're going to set those aside. Alright, and here it is. So it appears to be etched. Alright, so it is etched on the top piece, so that's good. Let's look at the... Looks to be about the same. As you can see, there's a little bit of glue right in here. When you open it up, though, it appears to be a little flatter. Okay, so it looks about the same. Now let's compare it. Alright, so let's compare it on top of each other. Oh no, see, this is smaller than the original Misty. Alright, so let's do this. So right here is the original Misty. And that is the size of the Stamp Perfect. So it's quite a bit smaller. So if we look at the mini Misty, as far as stamp area, it's a little bit bigger than the stamp area that you're going to get with the mini Misty. So forgetting about the blue area or the pink area, from black to black, you're going to get about half an inch more space on this one. But you're losing about an inch on this one. Alright, so size-wise, I'd say, okay, it's pretty perfect. So I think we're just going to go ahead and compare it to the big one, is what we're going to do. I don't want to scratch this one up, though. Alright. Alright, so the magnets are pretty strong. Let's get this one out of the way. It's a pretty color, guys. It is one of my favorite colors. Magnets are strong. Alright, so you can take this little thing out for your big rubber stamps. It has a very chemically smell. Extremely chemically smell. Alright, you ready to use it, guys? Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're going to do it with both of the Misties. We're going to do it with one of the Misties. I'm going to use a big rubber stamp. We're going to start off with the big rubber stamp because I need a couple for these Halloween cards I'm doing. So we're going to use, oh no, I don't want to use my Copic paper. Hold on, guys. Like I said, I'm never ready. I always think I am. But at last I am not. I just want to use a piece of cardstock. I don't want to use my Copic because I'm not coloring on it. So why waste that expensive paper, right, guys? So let me go ahead and use this fancy little tonic trimmer. And let's go ahead and cut this down to 5.5 by 4.25, which is the size that we're going to be using. Alright, now we got a paper. So even though this is bigger than the piece of paper that I chose, that's what we're going to use. All right, because I need a background. All right, now I'm actually going to put this just a little bit over, like over on the red, so that I can see I'm on the first line of red going all the way up. That way I know, because I want all of this stamp. That way I know that all the stamp is there. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull off my backing. I'm just going to go ahead and lay that in there, just like I would in my Misty. So far we're doing good. And of course I've taken the black piece out. I'm going to close it. Oh, and it is a tight fit on these. See how it comes up here and pinches a little bit? It's a tight squeeze right there for sure. So this may not be the tool for you if you use a lot of those big background stamps. We're going to find out though. I love the color of it. All right, let's make sure we're lined up again. We are. I'm going to be making 2 of these. I'm going to be doing one in blue, one in red. So let's just get busy. Let's just do it. I may just do one of them on here and then go back and do my blue one on my Misty. I know my desk is shaking, guys. I apologize. I'm working on that. Okay, we're going to stamp this once and then we're going to come back and stamp it again. But first we're going to make sure we are absolutely on the line that I want us to be on, because I am going to be double stamping. So I do already see this as being a bit of a challenge because of the stamp not fitting, for sure, unfortunately. So that's not going to work on the background stamps, but that's okay. We'll find something it works on. These are huge background stamps. These are 6x6. So, I mean, how often are you going to be using a 6x6, you know? Well, I say that, but I use mine all the time, so. All right, let's see what we got. All right, that's okay. I like that one. All right, so now I got a little background paper that I can use for my Valentine's. It looks cute, right? I think so. I'm going to go ahead and clean up this first because I don't want to get ink all over somebody else's toy. How rude. Now this one did not, of course, come with any cleaning solution or anything like that, but I have some, so I will make sure that this is spot and span looking brand new when you get it, whoever you are. Okay, so the big background stamps, your normal little rubber stamps that you may use, your CC Designs, your whatever, they're going to be fine. That's not going to be a problem, guys. But your bigger stamps, like this one, if you have a 6x6, it's really not meant for this machine, so I would stay away from it. All right, let's go ahead and move him out of the way. And let's clean up the door real quick. And then we're going to move on to something else. I just want to make sure I have all the ink off. And like I said, I'll polish it up before I send it back to you. It will look brand new, I promise. Okay. So guys, I told you in my video before, where's the other magnet? There it is. Pikachu has to have surgery on his kidney. They're going to have to do bypass surgery on his kidney, and I am bummed. Bummed. Alright, so let's see how it would do with the regular stamp. Which one do we want to use? I have been dying to color that one right there. Alright. So these are by Altenew, guys. I'm going to use my Copic paper for this because I will be Copic coloring them. I just tore the back off of the paper. And for this, we're going to need our little pad back in there. That's perfect. I'm going to be lining it up over here in the corner. And I am going to be using these magnets. And I'm going to be just checking out something here. I just want to see. Okay, the magnets are not quite as strong as the ones you get with the Misty. You can hear this one kind of goes, not quite as thick. And a little bit more thud. So these are a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, but these definitely hold down just fine. There's no issues. So that's perfect. Trying to do the best review I can here, guys. I'm trying to be very, very honest. Now I'm going to be cutting these out, so placement is not a bad thing. I don't have to worry about where I'm placing it really, because I'm going to be cutting them out with the Brother Scan and Cut. So I just have to make sure that I have room for them. And then everything else is words. Really pretty though. It says, happy birthday wishes. Have a beautiful day. You amaze me. I absolutely love these. I love them. But I'm thinking since that's all I'm going to put on here, I'm just going to do them like that. That way I have plenty of room for the Scan and Cut to cut. All right. Okay, these have never been used. So they may not stamp great on the first impression, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, let's see how it picks up. It did its job beautifully. I think I'm going to put one here and one here maybe. Yeah, all right. And for this, I'm going to use my Tuxedo Black ink, which I still have not ordered the new one yet. I meant to. And I'm just going to kind of push this down because I don't want the desk to rattle and shake. And I'm sorry if this video is going to be too long, but I really wanted to do a review on this. It was something I really did want to do. I was excited when I saw it. Because if you guys can save a little bit of money, you know, why not? Okay. Okay, ready? I know some of you right now are screaming, "You're getting ink all over the toy." Believe me, guys, it will be shiny when you get it. You'll never know. Pretty. All right, one more time. Oh, I can't wait to play with these. Probably should have done it on watercolor paper. I just had a brilliant idea, but that's okay. Yeah, so my little Pookie has got to go in and get a catheter and have another test done. And it's a kind of test where they're not going to put him under, but they should. So he's just going to have some drugs, and his mom and I are going to be there to kind of hold him down because it's an hour-long test. And then we'll make the surgery date after that. So it's always sad, you know. All right, so this thing does a marvelous job doing what it's supposed to do. No problems. It stamps beautifully. It stays in position. It does everything it's supposed to do. Just like my Misty would do, so you're not going to have any problems with that. I'm going to go ahead and wipe these off just real quickly, and then I'll clean them off with the other cleaner because I don't like getting lint on them. But I don't want this to be 100 years old either. And then I want to try one more thicker stamp that's not so big, not 6x6. So let me grab these magnets back out. Don't want to scratch them. Let's grab this out. And let's grab, oh, I know. Got it right here. Let's use one of these puppies and doggies. Let's do that. That'll be fun, right? Okay. So let's see which ones we want to use here. Alright, so let's do this dog because he's on the bottom. And let's do this crazy cat right here. Alright, let's try two of them. How's that? So we'll just try two of them. We'll get another piece of, I think we'll get another piece of Copic paper because okay, that's cute, right? I think so. Oh, I got a gigantic dog over here too we could have done. I mean really big. I'm not ready for those yet. That's a lot of dog, you know? Alright. Let's see. So how have you guys been tonight? I'm really just kind of bummed tonight. I have to be honest. I just really am. Trying to be a little happy, but really just not feeling it tonight. Which one do you think? I think this one, because I think that one's kind of cute. Alright, so let's try that one. Let's move him over. We'll move him down, or we'll actually move him like that because I want to be able to again cut these out. I don't have the dies for these. I did not want the dies for these, so that was my own preference because I absolutely love my Brother Scan and Cut, guys. I mean, love, love, love. All right, let's do those. All right, let's see how it does with these. So this is a full set of rubber stamps. These are the Stampers Anonymous Tim Holtz Collection Angry Birds and Angry Dogs and Cats mini version. And we're going to go ahead and stick down a couple of magnets just to make sure. All right, let's close it up, pick it up. Okay, I'm not seeing a lot of pressure on this side at all because they're thicker, so that's good. Let's get them lifted up. They lifted up great, didn't they? Okay. Now let's see how we do. And these stamps have never been stamped before, guys, so they're going to require a lot of ink. Oh my God, the cat's cute. Okay, let's go ahead and stamp them down, and then we'll do it one more time. Let's see how it does. Looks perfect. We didn't get his ear, but other than that, that is a perfect stamp on that. Perfect. Got a little smudge in the middle of one of those balloons too that I'm not that happy about, but that's okay. We can clean that out. Do a little scraping and we'll get that right out of there. I'm never worried about spots because they're almost always covered upable. And in this case, that one's going to be totally covered upable because, do you like how I'm making up words tonight? I've been doing it all day. I have just really been a mess today. I got my script to go see the orthopedic guy. So that was good. I got that today too. So now I'm trying to get in to see them in the next couple of weeks to find out what we're going to do about my torn meniscus. That ear still just did not press down. Why not? Oh, now we got him. Okay, super cute. Super, super, super cute. All right, guys. How's that? Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good tool for the money, guys. Really, really, really. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take these guys off. And I'm going to give them a good scrubby boo with the toothbrush and get them put back in their little cases. And I'm going to get this all polished up and cleaned up. So what did you guys think? I think, personally, this is my opinion, I think it works perfect, just like the Misty. I think if you're going to be using those big 6x6, 6x6 any kind, whether it's rubber or not rubber, because you know they do have the plastic 6x6s as well. This is not the one for you. You're going to want a larger one. I know that We Are Memory Keepers has a larger one now. You may want to try that one. I think it's a little less expensive as well than the Misty. Of course, the Misty has an even bigger size than the one I showed you tonight even, so you could go much larger. But if you're just a normal stamper and you're doing cards, this is 5 by 6, it looks like. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 1/4. So really you have about 5.5 by 7 1/4 is your size on this thing to stamp in. So the 6x6s, they just run out on this side. You know, they go this way. Got plenty of room over here, but not this way. You run out of room. All right, guys, I will polish this up with the polisher, put it back in the box, and one of you guys is going to win it. So what are you going to do to win this great little tool? You're just going to you're going to be subscribed. That's the important part. You have to be a subscriber of mine. And I would appreciate it if you would hit the like button. Like button, not light, but like button. And just go down into the comments and say, yes, I would like a Stamp Perfect, please. And we will get a winner picked. I'm going to let this run. Today is Thursday, right, guys? I'm going to let this run until next Thursday. All right, so we'll let it run for a week. Once I pick the winner, you have, as always, 48 hours to reply. If you do not reply in 48 hours, I will move along to another person. And I'm so sorry, but that's how I do it. So those are my rules in case you didn't know on all of my giveaways. You've got 48 hours to contact me. If you do not contact me within that time, I do just go ahead and move on to the next person. All right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, sparkling brand new like you never knew it was used. And I will get it packaged back up and ready for whoever's going to win it. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you on the next day. Bye.